Alrighty. Let's do this. Hey everybody, Shibby Rob here, and in here tonight for a coin chat. How's everyone doing tonight? Thanks guys for being in here. I see some people already, which is awesome. Hey Coin Junkie AG, how's it going? Super Garbage Man, Super Garbage Man, Super Garbage Man. You're not nobody. Siren, how are you, Siren? Wolf Rivera, how's it going, Wolf Rivera? McHammer, hey McHammer. McHammer, I have not, and I'm not sure, am I supposed to invoice somebody, or McHammer, if you could maybe, if I'm supposed to invoice someone, could you have him send me an email? If you could do that, I'd appreciate it. Let's see. Dwayne Mansell's here. Hey, Dwayne Mansell, how's it going? So, guys, I'm here tonight to answer any questions that I can, coin-related or channel-related. If there's anybody that has any problems with any items that needed to be shipped from my channel, let me know. Let's see. If there's anything anybody wants to talk about anything on my channel, let me know. If anybody has any interesting coin topics that you'd like to chat about tonight, feel free to let me know. My email is right up here, shibbyrob@gmail.com. You can email me, and I'll do the best I can to answer any questions. Also, I am going to show you guys tonight, I have this submission from NGC that finally came in the mail today. Post office took a while getting it back to me, but I got it back today, and I'm very excited about this submission to NGC because I did really well. I'm maybe starting to pick the right coins because every coin in this submission I was pleased with, and a couple of them I was very pleased with. So we're going to be going through that tonight. I have some new cool stuff I want to show you guys. And yeah, we'll just have a little bit of fun and chat for a little while. Anybody have any questions? You're going to start with the over $63. New England Notes. Huh? Oh, actually it's last. Yeah, I can do it first though. It's my first Morgan I got better than a 63 in. So yeah, I can. I'll start there and we'll do it backwards. That's item number 11 in the submission. Nah, do it last? Okay. We'll do it in order then. Your will is my command. I'm here to serve. Hey, Muscle Shell, how's it going? Every coin was not clean. Super Garbage Man, none of them were. No details grades. All straight grades. Very, very excited about that. So, well, we'll get right into something cool. We'll save the NGC submission for a few minutes. And hey, Clever, I can't find my phone. I figured you'd see that it was up. I told you about when I'd be starting, so, but I can't find my phone. It's around here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. So, I want to show you guys something super cool that I picked up this week. I'm pretty excited about, and there's something very, very cool about it that I don't know 100% sure yet, but I need to do a little bit more investigating. But in and of itself, it's something that's pretty cool, and I'm excited to have picked it up. It is my first piece that's anything like this. It's a little rough, but it's pretty darn cool. This is a $6 note And this is from 1776, July 22nd, 1776, Pennsylvania, Continental Currency, I think it's known as. It's got the serial number still visible. It's got a hey, Lady Kid Nichols. New England Notes. That's something that we need to do a little bit more research on. There are two signatures on this note. The top one is quite visible, and I haven't figured out who that is. The second one we need to do a little bit of research on, and there's a possibility it's a good signature. And I don't want to say more than that because I don't know for sure. But we're going to do some research for sure. I'm going to get a black light and see if I can see it. I'm going to check some other things. And we're going to do some research. I'll be able to do much better research on it once I'm not driving in the dark on the interstate. Right, exactly, clever. And I'm gonna do a little bit of research myself, and we'll see. But there's a possibility that the bottom signature is a good one. New England Notes. I don't know how to send a scan. I can send a picture. But anyhow, it's super, super cool. And just like forgetting who signed it and forgetting the condition, the possibility of people that may have had this note in their hand at one time in 1776 in Philadelphia, it's email a clear picture. Okay, New England Notes, I will do my best. I'll do my best to get you a pretty good picture. And also, under the microscope, you can see a little bit of what's up with the signature underneath. You can see it there a little bit, I guess. So, anyhow, this is something that I'm really excited about, and I think it's pretty cool, and I think we're very blurry. And so I'm going to do a little more research and figure out what I can figure out about it. And we have a bunch of people in here, so hey Ashes, how's it going? Thanks for being in here, my friend. The date is July 22nd, 1776. And at first I thought it was 1770, but then I realized that it's just because you can't see the top of the 6. So I'm fairly certain it's 1776. July 22nd is easy to see. 17 is easy to see. The 7 at the end and the 6 are a little bit harder, but I'm pretty confident that's what it is. And part of that was printed on the back. Is the year that it was printed, 1776. And so I'm pretty confident it's 1776. And so there anyhow is the So who is Stu in here? Hey Siren, thank you so much for being in here. Siren, everybody, is an angel, in case anyone didn't know. And don't believe any other stories otherwise. So, yeah. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing for sure. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is let's get into this unboxing. I'm going to show you guys some coins that I got back. And I was very, very pleased with this submission. And so we're going to go ahead and start the unboxing of this. Of course, I've already opened it. I already know what the grades were. I peeked at the grades when they shipped them out. So there was going to be no surprises. So I'm just going to, for the first time, take them out of the box and show you guys what we got. So this is the first coin. And this one is my 20-cent piece. And I'm working on my typeset now in the registry, the NGC registry. So I decided to send this one in because it's part of my typeset. Get it encapsulated, have it part of the set. It's a 1875S. And I was expecting this one to come back in F15. I thought it was a little bit better than a fine, but I didn't think it would quite make a VF. I did know that they grade these a little bit different than other seeded coins, but I ended up getting a VF25, which puts the value of this one at $215 according to NGC, and I was thinking it was about $130, $140 coin. So I was pretty ecstatic about that. But the one thing I messed up on with this one, guys, is I forgot to have them attribute the variety, because this one actually has a variety. And I'm going to see if I can show it to you guys, see if it'll show up. Doubling is hard on this microscope. It doesn't like to show doubling, but I'm going to see what I can do here, see if I can show you guys. This one actually has a S over S mint mark. And let's get this there. So let's see if I can get this to show up. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, I don't know. But the main place that you can see the S over S is at the top. There's a separation of the serif, and there's a couple other things to look at with this coin for this variety, and this one checks out. I'm sure it is the variety, but I forgot to have them attribute it. So, but all in all, it's a nice coin, and we got a VF25 for it. So I was pretty excited about that. And that one is going into my registry set, 1875S, VF25, Seated Liberty 20-cent piece. So cool. Yeah, the Continental is $6. The denomination on it is $6. So there's that. There's coin number one, and then coin number two. This was the first home run out of this submission. This is one that I had bought a 1956 proof set. I was excited when I looked at it and saw that it was a Type 2, which it has to do with the eagle there to the right of the Liberty Bell. I knew it was a type 1. I knew it was a type 1, which is more valuable. And I knew it's worth grading if it's at least a 65. This coin has a little bit of spots along the edge, which are toning spots, which I know that NGC does not love on proof coins. And I actually thought I was going to get a 65 on this one, which still would have made it worth grading. But I got a 67, and this one, I don't know if you guys can scan it in, if it'll focus. No, it's not going to focus. But anyhow, this coin, according to NGC, if you scan it, is around $450. And this is one of the coins that you see. I've seen a lot when I send in coins. I might get a 65 or a 66, which are, you know, they're worth $100. They're worth getting graded, but you don't usually see them after that. I don't usually see them after that jump, and this one makes the jump. And in NGC, this is about a $450 coin, according to the NGC scan, in proof 67. Beautiful coin, and that was, I'm pretty excited about this whole group, but that was one of the better ones. This was one, number 3, and this one is a proof war nickel. This is a 1942p war nickel, but it's a proof. It's the only year that they made a proof war nickel. It's got the P above the dome there. My camera is not cooperating tonight, but we'll just use the microscope and show you guys. So this is another one that it has some toning on it. It has some spottiness, but all in all, it was a nice coin, and it's a war nickel proof. And these are pretty rare. There's not a lot of these out there. And where did you come up with? I actually bought it from a shop, one of the shops that I go to. He happened to have it. He gave me a good deal on it. It was in a different. It was in a case when I bought it, but the case looked like this. It was actually kind of with a set that were in cases that looked like this, from a private collection. And so I bought the war nickel. I thought it was pretty amazing, and I sent it in. Now this one, NGC sent me a thing, and they said they recommend it for conservation, and I didn't get it conserved, but I'm wondering maybe I should have, because I don't know if it'll raise the value or not, or raise the grade or not, but I know it has some spots, which NGC does not care for on proofs. And other than that, it's really a pretty nice proof war nickel, which is pretty awesome. And I think there's only like 3,000 or something like that. And like I said, this is the only year that they made a proof. It's the 42p proof. And so I got a proof 65 on this one. And again, I was hoping for around a proof 65. I really thought I was going to get a 63 or 64 though, because it has a decent amount of spots. But pretty awesome coin. That's another one that's going into my type set, my registry set. And so the next thing is, I had a couple of proof sets that had really nice Ben Franklins in them, so I sent those in. This is the first one. This is a 1958 proof Ben Franklin, and it just looked really clean to me. Nice shiny mirror finish. Unfortunately, the mirror is kind of on Ben Franklin too, so there's no cameo. But really, it was a pretty nice looking coin. This one I thought I'd get a 66, and it came back one grade higher in a 67, so I was pretty happy with that. And so that was coin number 4 out of this submission. The next one is another Ben Franklin. This one had, again, really nice look to it, and it had a little bit of frostiness on the front. But I didn't think it'd get a cameo because that frostiness is just not there on the back. It is pretty mirror-like. Beautiful coin, but it didn't have that frosty finish on Ben on the back, or it has it on the front but not so much on the back. And they gave it a proof 67 star, which was cool. I was glad that they gave it the star. I honestly thought it would get a proof 67, so when it got the star with it, that was a nice little bonus, and I was pretty happy about it. You got to stay frosty. I agree. The next coin, this is no, I do not hate NGC. I'm very happy with them right now. So the next coin is a 1944 Merc dime. I knew it was going to get full bands, and it's got some really interesting toning that I like a lot. I'll get it under the microscope and show you guys the toning in a sec. But I really liked this coin. But this one, I have a friend, and I said, I think I should send that Merc dime to get graded because I think it's a 65. And he said, no, it's not. And I was trying to prove him wrong, and that didn't work. But I got a 64 with full bands, and so I was happy with it. And, you know, with the toning on the coin, I think it was worth grading. And let me show you guys what this one looks like up close. So on the front, it's got just some like brownish toning. There's a little bit more color than what you can see there, but overall a pretty nice Merc dime. But I really liked the reverse of this one, and the reverse has some reds, some blues, a little bit of browns. It's got the full bands. Really pretty reverse, I thought. It's kind of a scattershot toning that's a little bit all over the place, but I really liked it. And so that's why I sent it in, and I was pretty happy with that. Thank you, Sir Benji. I think I did pretty well this time, for once. And so yeah, so there's the coin, and again, I'm happy with it. I was hoping to get a 65 on this one, but I knew that I didn't have a lot of chance because it's hard to get high grades on these Merc dimes. So, but yeah, I did get the full bands. Okay, so then the next coin is this next coin is a Washington quarter, and Washington quarters in general are not the most popular quarters, so I wasn't sure about sending this one out, but this one just had an amazing look to it that I really liked, and so I sent it in, and I figured I'd see what happened. But this Washington quarter, it's got this really pretty toning, and this camera of course is not showing it all, but it's got some rainbow toning, lots of luster, really nice quarter. And this quarter in a MS66 is worth like $60 or $70. Ooh, there you can see the toning a little bit. We'll get it under the microscope in a minute. But there's a huge jump if you can get to MS67. And this one, if you scan it with the NGC app, is a Washington quarter that scans with a value of $370. So almost $400. So my gut was right. This coin was definitely worth sending in. And let me show you guys the color on this one. I think the microscope will show it. This is a beautiful coin. And so it's got lots of toning, but there you go. You can see, guys, it's like rainbow. And when you're holding the coin in your hand, you can see all of that color. And that beauty of a coin combined with that beautiful toning. And here's the reverse, guys. Rainbow colors around the edge. Pretty solid silvery in the middle. This is one heck of a nice quarter. So this was coin number 7 in this submission. And once again, I don't know, sometimes if you tilt it at a certain way, you can just kind of see how nice this coin is. Hey McHammer, I saw you asked that at the start of the stream, and I had mentioned I haven't gotten a payment. I don't know, am I supposed to send an invoice? And if I am, could you tell him to send me an email? Oh, look, there you can see how nice this coin is. So anyhow, this one with this grade is a pretty awesome George Washington quarter. And I should be selling it to make some money because I think that this one will sell really well. But I don't think I have the heart. I think it's going into my registry set and I'm keeping it. Okay, so then the next one, we had a couple dimes. These are Roosevelt Dimes. And actually I'm going to show you the next one first. So this is number 9 in this submission. And this is a rosy dime. It got an MS67, which is about where I thought these coins would grade. It's not super expensive. Invoice to him. I'll have my friend email you. Okay, thank you, McHammer. So it's not super expensive, but these had really nice toning. So I got the 2 of them graded. This one came back in MS67. The other one a little bit less, but let me show you the toning on this one, guys. This was submission number 9 in this submission, and it's got some really nice color on the front, and then it's got some really nice color on the back. Really pretty toned coin. Got an MS67. Books for $40, but with the toning, I think it'll sell a little bit better than that. This one I think maybe is going up to the shop to get sold. I got some dime fans up there. But yeah, nice dime. And then now I'll show you the other one. This is the other 58D. And this one I got an MS66 with a full torch, but I think you guys can see now why I sent this one in. Just really interesting colors. There's like orange and greens and some kind of reddish colors, and the way it sits on the coin is just super interesting to me. So I really, 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 really like this coin. Hey, Mustang Dave, how's it going? So anyhow, this, again, not a super expensive coin by the book value. It's a MS-66 full torch. But I think it'll do pretty well as far as selling it goes, because of the awesome color. Alright, we got 2 more to go. And this was the 3rd home run. Hey, CM Silver, how's it going? I had three coins in this submissions were really home runs. And I got grades that were better than I expected. And this is the 3rd one. And this is a Ben Franklin. And this is a 1958. And it is very toned on the front, but still really lustrous. But it's solid, kind of dark bluish grayish toning over the whole front. So there's that. And then here's the reverse. Some toning really around the edges. And this one came in at MS-66 with full bell lines. And I happen to have a 1958 Ben Franklin that I got graded a while ago. And I'll show you guys that. So this is my 1958 Ben Franklin. I got this one graded a while ago. This one got an MS-66. And this coin, with the NGC website or the NGC app, it scans at right around $100, $90 or $95, something like that. And so that one's MS-66. This coin is an MS-66 with full bell lines, and this one, according to the NGC app, is over $200. So big jump to get that full bell lines designation on this one. Really pretty coin. And now I'll get this under the scope so I can let you guys check out what this one looks like. So it's got a lot of color. It's pretty solid on the front. There's like some spots where the silver comes through rather than spots of toning. All in all, it's a pretty nice look. It's a beautiful coin, and it got that little over the hump grade. 66 is a cool coin. 66 with full bell lines is a very cool coin. And so this one was a home run as well. I was really thrilled to get that little upgrade over the other coin. And hey, Papa Frank Guido, how's it going? McHammer, no problem, bud. And so then I have one more coin. I sent in one Morgan silver dollar in this submission, and I thought it was a pretty nice Morgan, and I was pretty confident it would get a 62 or a 63. And I've sent in several that got 63s, and that's kind of where my guess was on this one. I thought it'd get the usual MS-63, but this is an 1882S Morgan silver dollar. And this one, I got a 64. So it's not a huge grade. Makes it about $125 coin, something like that. But it broke through a barrier. I haven't been able to get a 64 yet with the Morgans that I've sent in. And I got a 64 with this one. And so that made coin number 11 for a great group of coins that I was really happy with. I ended up with 4 coins out of the group that book over $200. One that books over 300 and one that books over 400. So I can't complain. So that is the NGC submission unboxing. But this one's my favorite, I think. I really like this quarter. Alrighty. So, anybody have any questions? And if the question is, can I buy it now for $50? The answer is no. New England Notes, I saw your message about the signers. That's very cool. Thank you for that. I will look into that. Shibby Rob, can we see the proof nickel again? Sure. This one right here. So this is my proof war nickel, and I was excited to get it, just to have a proof war nickel. Super excited for that. I got a proof 65. I got a note with this one that says that the graders recommend this one for conservation. I don't know if sending it in and getting it conserved would help the grade on this coin. I also don't know how huge the jumps are if I were to get it conserved. Like if it was a 66, I don't know if that makes it a lot more valuable, or if I get to like 67 or 68 on a nickel, I'm sure it would be a lot more valuable, but I don't know. So, but it's a cool coin though, and I was happy to get it. So, if there's anybody wants to see anything up close or anything, let me know. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Novice Star Stacker, how's it going? Thanks for being in here. Let's see. Anybody else I missed? Smouse. Smouse House Hobbies. Smouse is in the house. How's it going? Very happy to see you guys. Alrighty, so I got some other new stuff. I got some cool things for this weekend. Anybody have any requests for something cool you'd like to see? Anybody looking for something and hoping, you know, that I might have it to show you? Sorry, Papa Frank. Yeah, there's not many coins in there that I'm not even sure if there's any that I would sell for 75. At least not right now. Appreciate you, Papa Frank, but in 8 reals with chop marks. You've seen that before. I don't know where it is either. I think it's in here. Yeah, there you go. CM Silver is going to be mad at you, Clever, for asking. Oh, never mind. He wouldn't be mad because he asked too. Hey, there's some chop marks. Thank you for focusing, camera. For sale was the qualifier. Ah, yeah, none for sale, sorry. Hey, AZ Coins, how's it going? I do have, somewhere, I have another nice 8 reals that I was going to get graded, but then I decided against this time, because I had some other things that needed grading, but, well, maybe not. I don't know where that is either. I just lose stuff. Wow, I really did lose that. Oh, you know what? I know where it is. Dongs? Oh no. I have a million. But I think maybe the plural of dong is dong, not dongs, so. I'm not sure about that, but I think. So, and then, so here's the other 8 reals. And this one, CM Silver, you can yell at Clever because he sold it to me. This is the 1809. Now this one's got all kinds of interesting issues. I'm gonna torture with a photo collection of my reals soon. Oh no. Mustang Dave, I did not. Shibby, did CM Silver see the paper currency? I don't think so. I think he was in after that. Yeah, Clever. That's the one I got from you. So this is the one that Super Garbage Man's talking about that I picked up this week. This is a $6 Pennsylvania. Hey Stu, how's it going? Stu Blueback in the house. It's Pennsylvania, $6. Continental or Colonial or Continental Colonial. I did tell you that it spent the better half of 200 years at the bottom of an old New Orleans toilet, right? Yeah, you did. I do not have a Blacklight New England Notes, but I'm going to get one. So, yeah, this is the $6 note, which is pretty cool. But I got some other nice currency, guys. I picked these up. Military payment certificates. From some Yahoo was trying to sell me a bunch of jibber jabber. But I picked these up, the 2 military payment certificates. And then I also got a few fractional currency notes. I got this 25 cent. And let's see. We got a couple more here. $0.25. And I got this 10 cent with my favorite guy, Mr. Grumpy. This guy is not pleased with what's going on today. And he is sick and tired of it. Do you do Harbor Freight? Yeah, we do have a Harbor Freight. And yeah, I will probably get one. And so then I got a horse blanket. It was in pretty nice shape. And then I got a $2 bill. That's a nice little $2 bill. Not too bad. That guy, he knows what just happened, but he's not going to tell you. That's pretty cool. And I got a wooden nickel. This is from 1938, and it's like balsa wood, and it's a wooden nickel that's on a sheet, like a bill. Thought it was pretty interesting. Cleveland County. But I don't think it's Ohio, though. Oh, yeah, it is Ohio. Alright, never mind. And then I got this. Boom, boom, boom. Is this future auction stuff? It is indeed. So I make it a couple weeks ago and thought of you. Banknote reporter? Huh? Papa Frig. Yeah, most of these are gonna be future auction things. The one that I'm not sure about is this one. I may keep this one for me. But they were talking about the blacklight ashes because there are 2 signatures on this. And there's some famous people that signed these notes, including some signers of the Declaration of Independence. And so the second signature is not very visible. I can see just a little bit of it. And so I would, at some point, would like to figure out what the second signature is on this one, to see if it's anyone important. So yeah, so I got some cool stuff. Okay, did I miss anything? Does it for that date, New England Notes? Gotcha. It's a 1776, Stu. I thought 1770 at first, which I think would have made it better. But you just can't see the top of the 6. I'm pretty sure it's a 1776. And on the back here, you can see the printer. It was Hall and Sellers, but it printed by Hall and Sellers in 1776. So I'm pretty sure it's 1776. And I'll show it to you up close, so you can kind of see a little bit better if you see it up close, where it looks like, you know, the 6 is just worn a little bit. The top tail of the 6 is just hard to see. I think it's there a little bit, but I think it's July 22nd, 1776, and it's a 6. This bill entitles the bearer to receive 6 Spanish milled dollars, or the value thereof in gold, silver, or something else. It was gaffed at Philadelphia, July 22nd, 1776. Alfred E. Newman. Papa Frig, that'd be awesome. Hey, Real Roller. Yeah, I'm gonna work on getting some something done. Mine is a 1773. Very cool. No hint on the second signature. I don't know. It looks like it starts with a G, which would be under the Y? Is that Yeller or something? N. Sellers. Sellers? Is that? I wonder if that signature Sellers is the printer. Is Hall and Sellers, right? Cool. New England Notes. Yeah, I'm gonna work on maybe getting it scanned, and we'll get it figured out for sure. I'm pretty excited. I think it's an awesome note, and I'm glad. I think probably I'm gonna keep it. Nathan Sellers. Interesting. So now I gotta look and see. I did not say Hall and Oates. I said Hall and Sellers. Oh, clever. Very, very clever. George Gray. Jimmy Bannon. Bullet. George Gray Jr. James. Oh, snap. Jimmy Walker? Let's see. Gray. I don't know. Maybe, like, I noticed New England Notes. It says known signers. Maybe this is an unknown signer, and it's George Washington. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't. It says James Walker in the list of names. So Jimmy Walker was definitely there. It says James Walker in the list of names that you sent me, New England Notes. Let's see. Willie Webb was there. John Salter. What else could it be besides a G? Wait, no, we're not selling it. No selling, no selling. It could be a G as in the start of the last name. Maybe there's more stuff over here that I can't see. Maybe. Nicholas Garrison. I don't know. I just want it to be someone famous. See Appendix A for more information. I don't have Appendix A. Let's see. Jonathan Bayard Smith, member of the Continental Congress. Maybe we should root for him. Yeah, I'm going to get a black light. Real ruler, I will try. No, I can go to up there in Harbor Freight and get a black light. They probably have one right at the local shop. There's a hardware store not far from me. I think I can go over there and grab one. N. Yellard. N. Sellers. I don't see Yellard. Grayson. Real ruler. Yeah. I do email sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna get a black light and see if I can't find it, and I will keep you guys updated. If I find out who the signatures are, I will let you know for sure. But I'm curious to see if Nathan Sellers or Samuel Sellers are something to do with the printers. They were the printer of this note was Hall and Sellers. So I'm thinking they were probably the printers and also involved with government somehow. I don't see a Hall listed though, so maybe just the Sellers. There's a James Ash. Okay, let me go. Oh, you know what? That does kind of line up pretty well. Ashes. And that would be George Gray Jr. Yeah. You know what, guys? I bet this is what it is, because it would line up pretty well. Let me show you what Ashes found a picture of. Ashes is a Google genius. So here's the other monitor. Let's get this scope down below that. So this one here, it's got Sellers on it, and then down here, I'm pretty sure this would be George Gray Jr. George Gray Jr. And that is on the list that New England Notes sent me. And so I bet that's what it is, George Gray Jr. So now I got to do some research on N. Sellers and George Gray Jr. But yeah, I think that kind of lines up, and I think that looks right to me. So yeah, I think that's what it is. This one, of course, is in better condition than mine. But man, what a cool piece of history to have a note from 1776. Holy moly, you know? So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, Mustang Dave. The G is definitely the most visible of what you can see on this one. And now that I look at it, I feel like there is more writing over to the left of that G. So I bet it's George Gray Jr. Cool. Papa Frank. So yeah, so the dollar's gonna be in an auction for sure. We'll do a wooden nickel for fun. This one I think is gonna be in this Sunday's auction. The $2 bill. I'm gonna do one of the fractional currency notes in the auction. Maybe we'll do the George Washington one. So those will be in the auction. I have some other stuff I can show you guys that will be in upcoming auctions. Let me start with a coin that will not be in an upcoming auction. This is a coin that I'm gonna keep, but I want to show it to you guys because it's crazy. It's very, very strange. But this is a V-nickel, and let's get it expanded so you can see it pretty good. So this is a V-nickel, and it's got like corrosion or yeah, Stu, that's kind of my thoughts, is like, hey, Real Ruler. Well, I knew what the grades were, and the main reason I wanted to unbox it on the channel was because I got really good grades this time. So go back and when you get a chance and watch the rest of it and or the earlier parts of this stream, and you'll see the coins. I did really well with those that submission. So yeah, so it's got, you know, I'm assuming post mint damage, but it's weird the way that it happened. But it's like you can see a full Liberty. It's got a full rim. Um, I don't know, Stu. I think it's some kind of corrosion, but I'm not sure. But here's the back. So the first thing you'll notice is down there to the left of Sense, there's a little mint mark, which makes this awesome because it's 12S. But here's the thing that's weird is inside of the corrosion, you can see the UNU of unum, E pluribus unum, and you can see the A of America, and that's like inside the corrosion. So maybe it's a planchet flaw. I don't know. But anyhow, it's a crazy looking 12S. It's one that I'm going to keep because I think it's adorable, for lack of a better word. Whatever happened to this coin for it to end up in this state, the fact that you can see everything on this coin, but it's just rotted to heck, and it's a 12S V-nickel. I just think it's super interesting, so I'm gonna keep it. But I wanted to show you guys because it's pretty cool. But I do have a V-nickel that's gonna be for sale, and it's this one. And this one, guys, it's a little pricey for a V-nickel. It's not in the greatest of condition. It's down there right around a good. I think it's a good. It could be an AG, but it's got most of the rims, most of the words. But it's a 1886, which is one of the better dates for V-nickels. And this one is going to be for sale. Zombie money. I know, right? It kind of looks like it, Stu. Ashes. That is awesome. Wikipedia. Now I gotta go look. George Gray, Pennsylvania politician, 1725 to 1800. Served as a member of Pennsylvania Provincial Assembly and as its speaker. West Philadelphia. So, George Gray had purchased 199 acres on both sides of Schuylkill River, which was then Blockley Township, present-day West Philadelphia. So this guy was West Philadelphia, born and raised, and on the playground is where he spent most of his days. The elder founded Gray's Ferry Tavern and Inn. He was the author of Treason Resolution, ordering paper currency, for which he was turned out of the Quaker meeting. Interesting. Cool. Clever coin name, you got it. Who's Linda Gray? I don't know. Oh. Ta-da! George Gray Jr. is listed as a member of the Committee on Safety, recording in the minutes February 15, 1776. That's amazing. Super, 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 super cool. See, that's like, there's so much history, and that's fun. So next up, what are we going to show you guys next? How about a 2-cent piece? This is a pretty awesome 2-cent piece. This is a 1864. It's the large letter variety, and it is all toned up, like bluish on the one side of the coin, and boy, this coin is in pretty good condition. Yeah, that's a bummer. It's still cool though, Ashes. I'm still glad to have the thing. I think it's super, super cool. And I'm glad to find out, even if he wasn't a declaration signer. It's still cool. Part-time PI, right? So that's a cool two-cent piece. And then I got another one. This is 1864. That one's pretty nice as well. This one's got a rim cud. It's not very strong, but it's up here, right in this area. It's got a rim cud. And then the other thing that's cool about this one is it's 180 degrees rotated, so it's metal alignment. Flip it over, it's upside down because it flips sideways. It is in metal alignment instead of coin alignment. So that's pretty cool. Papa Frank Guido, have an awesome night. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, notes are cool. And then, let's see. I got a couple of... This one's a 71. So it's a little bit better date. 1871. 2-cent piece. And then I got... Ooh, this is a nice one. 3-cent silver. And the toning on this one makes it hard to show under a camera for some reason. But if you look at it like under a magnifying glass, you can see, oh, there you go, that's a little bit better. It has all kinds of detail. This is of the 3-cent silvers that I've owned, this is the nicest one. It's 1859. Really solid, nice 3-cent silver. This one will be in the auction Sunday, but it's going to be a little pricey. Just fair warning. It's this is a higher grade 3-cent silver, and it's going to be a little pricey. Do you mind if I post a link to a friend's channel? Shibby Rob does videos on Canadian coins. No, I don't mind. Of course not. Always happy to promote fellow coin channels. So happy to do that, Real Ruler. Go ahead and throw that up there, and tell everybody a little bit about it. His channel. I mean, I see that it's Canadian coins he focuses on, but if there's anything else you want to share, go ahead when you do the link. Game is back on. Good night, all. Hey, Stu, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you taking the time to stop in and take a peek at those. That was nice of you. And great work on your channel, man. Anybody that hasn't already, check out Stu Blueback's channel. Does currency videos, good videos. Good guy, and I appreciate that. So there is that 3-cent. Then I got this Canada 5 cents. I picked this one up. I think it might have been cleaned. I haven't looked at it under this. Maybe not. I don't know. But this is a Canada 5 cent from 1901. Got a little rim ding. Rim ding. Yeah, absolutely, Stu. And then I picked up this thing, which I thought was cool. This is from 1867, and it is a 1/2 silver groschen. This is from Prussia. 1/2 silver groschen or new groschen, NEU, and it's 1867B. This is a little tiny silver coin from 1867, and you can see this guy's beard. I don't know. That's amazing to me. Pretty good condition, I think. And real ruler. Family show. I know it's late tonight, but still. And that's how small this coin is. That's a penny 2x2. And it's super nice condition. I don't know. Super cool. I got a super old one from Sweden, 1749, 1 ore. It's got crossed arrows because Robin Hood designed it. In case anybody didn't know that, I'm just saying, you can't prove me wrong, I don't think. So I'm gonna stick with it. Robin Hood designed this one. That looks like my 1808. Indeed it does. I had one last week in the auction too, Ashes, but it was a 2 ore. But I remember that 1808. Indeed I do. And then what else I got here? I got a 3-cent nickel. I picked this one up because it had a different date that I haven't seen a lot of around. It's a 1874. I see a lot of 65, 66, 67s, but I haven't seen a lot of 1874s. So I picked that up. I got some cool tokens. This one I'll show you first. This is from 1838, and this is a token from it says Trade and Navigation 1838. It's from British Guyana, and it's a 1 stiver, and it's unfortunately got scratches like an axe on the back, but it says pure copper preferable to paper. How cool is that? I know there's some of you that would disagree, but Colonel, I think this is his motto. Pure copper is preferable to paper. So anyhow, I thought that was pretty cool. And then I got one other one. This one is Bristol halfpenny token, payable at Bristol in London, 1811, and it's the patent. Oh, it's got a ship on the back. It's patent sheathing nail manufactory in Bristol. So I thought that one was pretty cool too. And I got another nice Civil War token. This one's 1863 with an Indian design on the front. Super nice condition. And on the back, not 1 cent. That's what you're getting out of me. Not 1 cent. So I thought that was pretty cool. I picked that up too. And this is one that came into the shop in Corning on Monday from a friend of the channel, and I picked it up from him because I thought it was sweet. This is a 38S, and it's a S over S over S, and it's in a Segs slab. So it's not an NGC or a PCGS, but the coin's really pretty nice. They have a graded 65, and I don't see anything wrong with that grade. It looks like a 65 to me. Is that not stamped in or added after the fact to an Indian head penny? No, this is a Civil War token. This is not an Indian head cent. The design on the front is different. This is it was minted this way. It was made as a token, and they had a shortage of small coins at the time, and so they were able to privately mint them. And a lot of people, when they were privately minting them, would take little jabs, and so there's some political things, but yeah, the design is definitely different. It's not on a regular Indian cent, and they changed that, or done that reverse to look like that. But there's lots of different there's lots of different reverse and obverse dies for those whatchamacallums, Civil War tokens. Crack that penny out and submit to another grading company. Yeah, I may possibly. It's not a huge value coin, so I'm not really sure if I will bother. But I like the coin, and even though it's a Segs holder, it's in nice condition, and it is for sure the S over S over S. It's a nice coin. I'll tell you honestly, the one thing is, I'm not 100% sure that it would grade that low. I may be able to get a 66 if I submit it somewhere else. So it's pretty nice coin. I think it's pretty solid 65. So, and it's, that's a pretty easy to see mint mark. Let's go ahead and get right in there. Gotcha. It's not worth as much now. See if we can see it even a little bit better. Oh, it's worse. It's harder to see it. Well, you can definitely see the S over S. And that's what the S over S over S looks like. PCGS only has one graded at 64 and none higher. What? That can't be right. For real? If that's the truth, then it'll get submitted to PCGS. If that's correct. It's a cool coin though. I think it's cool. And so even though it was in a Segs holder, I bought it. That's brown. Yeah. Let's see. So, Indian wheat cents. Go to a 38S. Next page, bro. Nope, next one. There's more in red. Yeah, that would make sense. You know, there will be more uncirculated coins in red. Let's see. And it has listed the S over S over S. In 64 it's 35. In 65 it's 50. In 66 it's 110. It may be worth sending in and hoping for the bump in grade. I'm sure that there's at least a possibility it could get a 66. And that would bump it up to 110, which would make it worth the submission fees. It's in pretty nice condition. I think for sure it's a solid 65, but I don't know. I may send it in to one of the other places. We'll have to see how that goes. Alrighty. In the meantime, we are running out of viewers. I've bored most of the people out of here. Thanks guys for sticking around. Siren, as always, thank you for being here. Ashes, Real Roller, Clever, and Lady Kid Nichols. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Anybody have any questions? Please let me know. If anybody has any questions, let me know. And I can show you guys a couple things too that is like more common stuff that will be in the auction on Sunday. I got a sterling silver spoon from Singapore, and it's got a palm tree and a lion, I think. I don't know. Tiger? And then let's see. I've got I don't know what I'm putting in. I think I'm going to put in this Australia penny. It's pretty nice. 1912 each. I have a Great Britain penny that's a little bit tougher one. It's the 1919 KN. So it's the different mint, the KN. It's a little bit tougher to get. British penny, that I think would go in there. I think maybe I'll put this halfpenny token, Bank of Upper Canada, halfpenny token in. I have a couple of V-nickels that are going to go in. It's a first and last. There's an 1883 with no cents and a 1912 Denver. So it's first year, last year V-nickel. I'm going to put those in together as a pair. I think I'm going to put in this MS65 full bands Merc dime. And I may put in one of these two, but I haven't decided which one yet. This one is my 1958 Ben Franklin, super toned MS66, and it's all pink on the back. That one maybe, or possibly I may put in this 1884 O Morgan that is monster toned and is a Binion collection. And also the back of this one's awesome because it's got a lot of color, but only in the one little spot, and it's like rainbow. Super cool. So I think I'm gonna put one of them in. So anyhow, it'll be a cool auction on Sunday. Anybody have any questions before I get out of here, guys? I think I am done for tonight, so I will answer any questions anybody might have, and then I am going to call it a night and go get some rest. And I gotta get up tomorrow and go get boxes for the coin roll hunt, and then I'm gonna go spend some time with my dad. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But I want to thank you guys for spending a little time checking things out. Hey, Mustang Dave, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. And you know, let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the coins. If there's one that's your favorite, let me know. I don't know. Always a lot of fun things to talk about. What kind of things should I be sending in the future? Real Ruler, they're both good. Both good. My mom is living with me. She's staying here now. And my dad's doing great. He's 85. Turned 85 this year. And he's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, but he's still doing good. Why is your channel blocked by our corporate content filter? I don't even know what that means. Oh, like whoever you work for has me blocked? New England knows. Yeah. I don't know that she's watching tonight, Real Ruler, but I'll tell her you said hi. But my mom is a fan of New England Notes because he called me a doofus. New England Notes agrees with my mom that I can be a doofus, and my mom enjoys that immensely, and so she told me that New England Notes is her favorite. I also told her that when I'm watching disc golf, I'm not a fan of Ricky Wysocki because I think he's a doofus, and now my mom has decided her favorite disc golfer is Ricky Wysocki. And by the way, Ricky Wysocki, if you ever watch this, sorry, you're not a doofus, really. I'm not anyone's favorite. You're my mom's favorite. I was connected to work, finishing up in a few things, and someone texted me and told me you were on. Huh. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It is that time of the evening. I hope you had a good time. Oh, you want to know what? I got one other thing I got to show you guys. Anybody that watches this, I picked this up, and oh, you know what? There's two things I got to show you. First thing I'm going to show you is for the coin roll hunts. I need some silver every week for the silver pulls, and I wanted to show you guys I got silver. So there's silver pulls for like the next 3 weeks. I got a good deal of silver now. There's some really nice stuff in here, guys. We're gonna mix it in with some more generic stuff, but there's some really nice premium stuff in there as well. But that being said, I also have this, and I'm not sure what to do with it. So this is from the U.S. Post Office History Medals Collector's Edition, and the first page is gone, but it has the second page and the third page, and these are Anniversaries of Stamps, and there are 3 medals for each one. There's a 999 silver, 1 ounce. There's a pewter and a bronze. The 999 silver are marked 999 at the edge and numbered. They're made to be collectible. I think they were made by the U.S. Mint. I'm not sure. And then I have, this is the second page, or actually the third page, but the second page that I have. And so there's 8 1-ounce silvers in here, and I'm not sure what to do with this, if I should sell it as it sits or if I should break it up, or if I should put it in the shop for sale. I just don't know. So if anybody has any ideas on or opinions, shoot me an email. I'd be interested to hear what you think. And on that note, I really am done. And New England Notes, you're absolutely right. How can you guys miss me if I won't go away? Tried to join it. It said the channel is blocked and I had to log in as an administrator, which is ironic since I am the administrator and I've never to my knowledge set up an account. Ha! Interesting, Real Ruler. Yeah, I don't know. Alrighty, guys. Thank you very, very much. Siren, I'm sorry that you missed some stuff. Having to chit or listen to your guest on the phone. But have a beautiful night, Siren. Everybody else have an awesome night. I will for sure have a video up tomorrow for the coin roll hunt. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna have an auction or a video up soon for the auction. Keep an eye out for that. Dude, sweet. Thank you guys very, very, very much for coming in here. If there's anything I missed or any questions that you guys think of after the stream that you want to ask, my email is right there, shibbyrob@gmail.com, and I'll do my level best to answer any emails I get. So until next time, guys, have an awesome, awesome night, and thank you for being here. Good night.